This video is about the RS232 connection cable for communicating with TNC 155. On the back here you can see that this is an amphenol connector, which is the RS232 lead, and it comes up here to the top of my control cabinet and goes through it up here. I've changed the DB25 to DB9 because the cable that we've got communicating has a DB9 plug on it. This has got inside here a converter from USB to DB9. Now, one of the shortcomings is that RS232 uses 3 to 15 volts for a 0 and -3 to -15 volts for a 1. But this guy can only put out a plus or a -5 volts because it's on the USB voltage. They haven't bothered to boost it. The result is that it's only sitting 2 volts above the gating voltages for the RS232, so it's very prone to noise. Now, this cable is shielded, as is the one coming up through the cabinet, but I tried running it through the whole machine and the RS233 just didn't work. Here it's got an extension cable, and I'm run that here through what's called a furring channel as a way of shielding it to some extent, and it seems to protect it from these lights. And here's why so many TNC 155s around the world are dead. You'll see that people requesting again and again and again for somebody to help them with the machine parameters. What happens is, if you switch the power off, the only thing holding the machine parameters is some backup batteries under this cover here. If you pop out another piece, you'll find 3 AA sized batteries that are all that keeps your machine parameters alive. So you'll note I've put a date here when I last changed it, and I make sure I swap it every 6 months. It's easy to do. You simply make sure the machine's powered up while you do it and hope you don't have a power cut, and put new batteries in, and you're home free. But it's far better to have the serial port working and print out or communicate out all of the machine parameters to your computer into a text file, so it's easy to read them back in once you've put new batteries in or got the machine up and going again. This is the diagram for the cable you need to make to communicate from the back of the TNC 155's RS232 plug to a female DB9 plug, preferably mounted on the exterior of the cabinet. This is the only cable you need to make for communications. Preferably it should be a shielded cable. This is the D-Tech cable, available on Amazon, eBay and the like, that converts the RS232 to USB for most of the modern laptops and small PCs. Make sure you buy the male version.